Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi to Dr. Nur Fadilah binti Hamzah and viewers. This video recorded is to present my group project report in subject Industrial and Hazardous Waste Management. We are from Group 4 and our group consists of 5 group members. Firstly, me, Muhammad Azai bin Muhammad Asri, Moses Anak Jihad, Muhammad Nazaim bin Zabidi, Irfan Hisham bin Suhaimi, and lastly Muhammad Lokman bin Zulkifli.
This project will be able to conduct and complete case study for students on industrial and hazardous waste management. Students are required to conduct cradle-to-cradle analysis on management of scheduled waste from Pusat Alam Sekitar Pintar UTM or CHENSE Center for Smart Environment. Students need to report based on site visit to the CHENSE, which gives students exposure to the real management of scheduled waste and treatment facilities. Besides, it will learn skills that are required students to apply theory from the lecture, analyze and understand the process flow of the waste management process. Scheduled waste has always been a problem for sedentary communities, endangering both public health and societal standard of order. However, there are some objectives that students want to achieve with proper solution.
So the company that we choose for this project is CHENSE. So Center for Smart Environment, or CHENSE, is an office that functions to take care of environmental sustainability with a focus on smart energy management and the cultivation of green practices in the campus environment. So CHENSE is fully responsible in applying the spirit of love for the environment to pattern the development of a sustainable campus among UTM citizens through promotion, sharing and dissemination of information. And on 10th November 2022, a visit has been done to CHENSE to have an interview with the Waste Management Coordinator of CHENSE. The visit is to identify the management of industrial waste and scheduled waste. Okay, now we go to the technical discussion. The first question is, what are the byproduct or scheduled waste generated? Discuss in detail how the raw material is processed or refined. So the waste that CHENSE manage can be divided into two categories, which is scheduled waste and solid waste. For the scheduled waste, CHENSE manage clinical waste SW404, e-waste SW110, and also other than SW404 and SW110, which means CHENSE covers all types of scheduled waste from UTM, including 77 types of scheduled waste, which is SW1 to SW5. But in this project, e-waste, which is SW110, selected to be the main scheduled waste that will be discussed because it is the only waste that involve cradle-to-cradle process. And for the process of recovery, the e-waste, CHENSE will transport the waste to Quality Alam Sdn Bhd. The complete process of recovery will be done by Quality Alam Sdn Bhd. Shah Pornam Metals SPM Sdn Bhd is a top solution provider for handling both hazardous and non-hazardous waste and licensed by DOE Malaysia. All the waste managed by SPM Sdn Bhd driven by the 4Rs concept, which is reduce, reuse, recycle and recovery. Thank you.
So the next question is, what is the waste category? So they are conducting SW1110, which is the waste come from electrical and electronic assemblies. The example of the electronic electrical assembly is AC accumulator, mercury switch, glass from accelerator tubes, and other cultivated glass or polychlorinated biphenyl capacitors contaminated with cadmium, mercury, lead, nickel, chromium, copper, lithium, silver, manganese, or polychlorinated biphenyl. And then the other e-waste that conducted by CHENSE, which is mercury electrometer, wasted computer, which is just asset or inventory only.
To answer question 1, the waste that CHENSE manage can be divided into two categories, which is scheduled waste, that is e-waste, and solid waste, that is recycled waste. Firstly, the waste is collected from the employees and students of e-waste and solid waste product to temporary collection station. After that, the waste will be sorted and segregated according to the method that have been established. Quality Alam Sdn Bhd will thereafter take over and administer the e-waste, while the solid waste that can be recycled or reused will be disposed to the waste treatment and disposal facilities.
For question number 4, who is responsible for the management of industrial and scheduled waste? For recycled waste or industrial waste, the management depends on the work process as shown in this figure. This figure shows the work process from waste of recyclable products to reprocessing process. From this table, it can be concluded that overall management are responsible around 6 parties. The related party is from staff, student, cleaner contractor of UTEM, Occupational Safety and Environmental Sustainability Authority (KPKA), person in charge of Responsibility Center (PTJ), and SWM Environment Sdn Bhd. Next, for e-waste or scheduled waste, the management of this scheduled waste depends on the category of e-waste. If the e-waste have sticker, the e-waste would be managed by the parent firm chosen solely under the authority of the UTEM treasurer. This is because e-waste products with sticker are considered university assets, but Sensei is only allowed to provide guidance to manage the e-waste. However, non-sticker category, it will be fully managed by Sensei. Sensei will keep the e-waste in a temporary storage facility. Quality Alam Sdn Bhd will thereafter take over and administer it. Our next question is, what kind of the potential and actual pollution related harms are occurring if the waste not properly managed? For recycled product, the potential hazard is depletion of natural resources and contribution to environmental degradation. Meanwhile, for e-waste is toxic substance will be released from e-waste into the environment. The actual related harms is both category will cause the human respiratory issues.
Next, for the question 6. To answer this, Sensei are used to do recycle 4 times a day per year. The 3R concept, which are reduce, reuse, recycle once a week and continuously have a center of recycle place for people to recycle their waste, which can help people to clean their place of waste. Other than that, the campaign that conduct by Sensei, such as webinar, Cannibal Trash to Cash, Global Recycle Day, which means a lot to the community that can raise up the mentality to be better. Lastly, question 7 is related to question 6, and to answer this question, the company can cut down on the number of raw materials it needs to purchase by recycling resource, which can minimize production costs, and also reducing waste through minimization efforts can also lead to cost savings. Furthermore, the company can improve their public image and potentially attract more customers.
Suggest way and means of properly managing industrial and hazardous waste. Firstly, design for the environment. This can involve designing products that are easy to disassemble and reuse, or designing products that are made from safe, non-toxic material. After that, use closed-loop system. This can involve processes such as recycling and composting. After that, use renewable energy. Using renewable energy source such as solar or wind power can help to minimize the environmental impact of safe management process. Lastly, continuously improve. This can involve setting goals for waste reduction and regularly reviewing process toward these goals.
For recommend and critically compare the advantage and disadvantage on possible efficient technology for treatment of industrial or scheduled waste generated, our group recommend to use incineration. Incineration is process where waste is burned to reduce its volume and create energy. Advantages of incineration include the reduction of waste volume and the production of energy and destruction of harmful chemical. However, according to Sarbati and Sariao 2022, incineration can also release harmful emission into the air, and the process can be expensive.
So we go to the conclusion and recommendation. So at this 3, the 1st July of 2022, the Occupational Safety and Environmental Sustainability Office (KPKA) has rebranded and separated into 2 different offices, which are housed in the Office of Development Management and the Center for Smart Environment, which is Sensei. And this currently, and it is still fully operational at the technology campus. Sensei has managed 77 categories, includes clinical waste, e-waste, and scheduled waste, other than SW404 and SW110. And then the industrial waste that is conducted by the Sensei, which is recycled product like aluminium, paper, and many more. And then they are also doing DR concept, which is reduce, reuse, recycle once a week. And then they also do campaigns such as webinar, Carnival Trash to Cash Global Recycling Day that collect with the SW Cup, SWM Environment Stadium Marhai. And then the recommendation that we suggest is 3R recycle bin should place every block at the university or any place to make people easier to start the new habit for recycling. And then they should give award to the people which are giving spirit to the campaign of recycling, such as lucky draw or monthly award, or hang a banner around the campus. That's all from us.